All right, so we have Selena. I am so excited that you're here to tell people about your experience. So take it away.
Well, hi, my name is Selena. This is my husband, Joe.
Hello.
Um, my goodness, my story, how to keep it short and sweet. It's been about 15 to 20 years of ibs-d, whereas I was in the restroom up to 8 times a day. And I can't even count the number of doctors that I have seen. I think it's been like 5 GI doctors, allergists, rheumatologists, primary care, of course. Who else have I seen? I don't know. It's too many. It's too many. And nobody's been able to figure me out. And so I found Marina and decided she was my last hope. And well, I'll backtrack a little bit. I mean, along with 15 to 20 years of basically chronic diarrhea, I developed extreme anxiety anytime I would leave my house, because what if it hits me? Where's the next bathroom? Some of our trips are through the middle of nowhere, and we actually started traveling with a portable toilet just for me. But I got to where I had to be medicated or have what I would call my anxiety drink, just to calm my nerves down to be able to travel. But yeah, I think I hit 14 days with Marina yesterday. No, Sunday. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday was Labor Day. And I have to say, last week my mom had two appointments in the afternoon that I took her to. So I was out for an extended period of time, and didn't really even realize it until later that it was the first time I had gotten out in years with no anxiety, no medication, no problemo. It was really, really awesome. So, and this man's put up with me. He married me in the middle of my stomach going like that. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, we
Work
we
anyway.
we spoke last week, and I said, okay, let's make a video about this because we have tons of testimonials that people write, but seeing and kind of getting to meet somebody is something totally different. And you said, can I please bring my family on, because this is so much a part of their life as is with your life, and this is a big change for everybody, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't get out of the house for about 2 years. It got so bad. I missed birthdays, birthday parties, and just family dinners. And
Yeah, we would only go somewhere if it was very close proximity to the house. And if we went far away, we just brought food home or we just didn't eat.
yeah, it ran our lives, not just mine. It ran our lives.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how it tends to go, right? And now, I mean, we're 2 weeks into this. We've still got a ways to go, but seeing that you had, I think, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but somewhere like 150, your symptoms went down by something like 60 or 80% in 2 weeks' time. In the first week, it was about 50% of your symptoms went away. And now it's the second week, and that's gone down by 50% from last week.
Yes. Yeah, it's been crazy amazing. And even like today was the first day I had coffee. And I'll be completely honest, we didn't have any decaf and I ran out of my tea. So I had regular coffee, and bam, right on the money. It totally messed up my stomach. So now it's my wonderful husband got me some decaf coffee. So we'll try that next.
Yep. Because I will say, because Selena her test came back as being really bad with caffeine. So she's like, oh my God, my coffee. Temporarily avoided it. And now she's like, okay, if I could have some decaf and not have a problem. So it's pretty cool to be able to pinpoint some exact trigger foods, and then you're able to add it back in and say, oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can see how that was a
that was
problem.
a problem. Exactly.
Because once you feel good, then when you add something back in that's a problem, it's obvious.
Yes, and this was very obvious today. So,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's fine. I know some people will be sad to say goodbye to caffeine, but to get your life back, you know, decaf is perfectly fine. For me, it's just the taste of coffee goes with the morning. So let's just hope that but it, you know, I did fine with the 2 weeks with no coffee. So I
Yeah.
don't do a whole lot.
It's totally
And
worth it.
yeah, totally worth it. And I've been really tickled at the amount of foods that you let me eat. I didn't feel deprived. I don't like to cook, but it did challenge me to look up recipes and find new ways to cook with what I had, which was kind of cool. We kind of came up with a couple new things that, you know, we like now. So,
Nice.
and I got a compliment on my chicken patty from our youngest, who should just totally be a chef. She cooks amazing. She's like, this is really good, Mom. Thanks.
Oh, good. What would you say was an obstacle, or were you, I know a lot of people watching this are probably a little hesitant about, is this actually going to help me? Were you thinking that before we started, like when we first met and we were talking on the phone? Were you unsure and thinking, I don't know if this is going to be it or not?
Well, after everything that I've been through, absolutely. I mean, because nothing has worked. Absolutely nothing. Meds haven't worked. Doctors haven't worked. You know, I've studied integrative nutrition, different dietary theories, haven't worked. It might have improved for a little bit, like a short couple of weeks, but then it always came back. So I've never found anything that works, nor has any doctor out there. So yeah, I was skeptical just because of my history and my experience.
Right.
But when your quality of life is suffering because of something like that, you know, you try everything. You try everything. And this is one of the things that I had not tried. So,
Well, I'm glad you didn't give up.
oh my gosh, me too. And I'm so glad I found you. Oh my gosh.
No.
My husband's glad. We went, well, no, that was actually before. Never mind. Sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I did. We saw our first movie since COVID. We went to a theater, but that was before I started with you. And on those days, I just starved myself.
Oh,
I wouldn't eat.
and now you can.
Now I can. I
All
had
right, so
before I took Mom to her appointments. So yes.
I think we're gonna wrap this up for everybody on watching. We'll still keep talking after this, but I just wanted to be able to share this with people because it's so cool to be able to almost see someone face to face who's been through this, you know, both the bad part and now the good part, and seeing how it's changed everything, and going from staying home for 2 years to being able to go out all day without having to take anything to help with the anxiety, or you know, no medications or anything to, you didn't have to use the portable potty that you have. You know, all those things. It's pretty incredible to see, and I could see why some people doubt it from being possible, but this is just to share that it is possible for someone like you.
Well, I owe that to you. I'm just saying. So I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, and you did your part.
Can't thank you enough.
Yes.
Mom, thank you enough. And the rest of the family that's not present.
Absolutely.